morning students. Shantiniketan Junior College, Tripuraram, inter second year, Maths A, topic partial fractions. In the previous class, we will discuss resolve or reduce a fraction into the partial fractions by using rule 1. What is the rule 1? A fraction be a proper fraction. G of x contain a non-repeated linear factor. Then the partial fraction form is a by ax plus b. That is rule 1. Okay. Today, first problem is resolve 3x plus 7 by x square minus 3x plus 2 into partial fractions. Okay. Here what is the given fraction? The given fraction is 3x plus 7 by x square minus 3x plus 2. So first of all we can check out the given fraction be a proper or improper fraction. What is the degree of numerator? The degree of numerator is here 1. The degree of denominator is 2. So degree of numerator is always less than degree of denominator. So the given fraction be a proper fraction. And g of x, the denominator contains a quadratic expression. X square minus 3x plus 2 is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. That form represents a quadratic expression. So this quadratic expression can be reduced or written or expressed into the product of the two linear factors. So x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to, now we can split that expression. 1 2 2, 1 plus 2 3. So the middle term can be written as minus 1x minus 2x plus 2. In the first two terms, x is the common term, x of x minus 1. In the remaining two terms, minus 2 is the common term, x minus 1. So x minus 1 into x minus 2. So this quadratic expression can be written into the two linear factors, product of the two linear factors. So the given fraction is 3x plus 7 by x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal 3x plus 7 by x square minus 3x plus 2 can be written as x minus 1 of x minus 2. So your denominator contains two linear factors and also non-repeated factors. So what is the partial fractions form? A by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. On the right side LCM is x minus 1 of x minus 2. So numerators are a of x minus 2 plus b of x minus 1. So left side terms are 3x plus 7 by x square minus 3x plus 2. So on the both side denominators both are the same. So both are get cancelled. So numerators are 3x plus 7 is equal a of x minus 2 plus b of x minus 1. In this equation, we get comparing the coefficients of the like terms. Mean, what is the like terms? In the total equation, what is the highest power of x? 1. So comparing on both sides x coefficients and constant terms. So comparing the coefficients of x and constant terms on both sides in above equation. So x coefficients on the right side, x coefficient is in the above equation, means in this equation on the right side x coefficients are a plus b is equal, left side x coefficient is 3. Consider that is equation number 1. Constant terms on the right side, constant terms minus 2a minus b is equal 7. Consider that is equation number 2. Solving 1 and 2, solving equation 1 and 2, we get the values of a and b. So a plus b is equal to 3, minus 2a minus b is equal to 7. So adding these two equations, a minus 2a minus a is equal to 10, means a is equal to minus 10. So these values substitute in equation 1. Substitute a is equal minus 10 in equation 1. We get the value of b. So minus 10 plus b is equal to 3. Then implies b is equal to 3 plus 10. Then implies b is equal to 13. So therefore, the given fraction is 3x plus 7 by x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal. This fraction can be written into the partial fraction form is a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. Where is the value of a? Minus 10. No? Minus 10 by x minus 1 plus what is the value of b? 13 by x minus 2. Okay students, everyone note that one? Okay, completed. Write on the problem. Next one. Resolve x plus 4 by x square minus 4 of x plus 1 into partial fractions. Resolve x plus 4 by x square minus 4 of x plus 1 into partial fractions. For the given fraction x plus 4 by x square minus 4 into x plus 1, this fraction be a proper fraction because what's the degree of numerator? 1. Degree of denominator is x square into x cube. So what's the degree of denominator? 3. So degree of numerator is always degree of denominator. So the given fraction be a proper fraction. Okay, next. G of x contain. Here what is the g of x? So denominator is x square minus 4 into x plus 1. So x square minus 4 is not a linear factor. It is a quadratic expression. X square minus 4 be a quadratic expression. X plus 1 is a linear factor. So this quadratic factor can be reduced or can be expressed into the linear factors. X square minus 4 is equal x square minus 4 can be written as 2 square. So this is the form of a square minus b square, can be written as a plus b into a minus b, x plus 2 into x minus 2. Okay, now the given fraction is x plus 4 by x square minus 4 of x plus 1 is equal x plus 4 by x square minus 4 can be written as x plus 2 of x minus 2 of x plus 1. So g of x is contain linear factors. Product of the three linear factors. These linear factors are non-repeated. Edi kuda repeat kavatledu ikkada. Okay, non-repeated linear factor. So what is the partial fractions form? So first factor form is a by x plus 2. Second factor plus b by x minus 2. And third factor form is c by x plus 1. These are partial fraction form of the given fractions. So on the right side LCM is x plus 2 of x minus 2 of x plus 1. Then numerators a of x plus 2 is denominator. Remaining factors, remaining LCM x minus 2 into x plus 1 plus b of x plus 2 of x plus 1 plus c of x plus 2 of x minus 2. Left side term x plus 4 by x square minus 4 of x plus 1. So denominators both are the same, so both are get cancelled. X plus 4 is equal to a of x minus 2 of x minus 1 plus b of x plus 2 of x plus 1 plus c of x plus 2 of x minus 2. And so this is equation number 1. In equation 1, right side there are three terms are there, a, b, c. In these three terms, what are the common coefficients? In a and c, the common coefficient is x minus 2. In b and c, common coefficient is x plus 2. In a and b, common coefficient is x plus 1. If the common coefficient is equal to 0, we get the third value. So first of all we can find the value of a. In B and C, common coefficient is x plus 2. When x plus 2 is equal to 0, put x is equal to minus 2. X plus 2 is equal to 0. Means put x is equal to minus 2 in equation 1. Minus 2 plus 4 is equal to a of minus 2 of minus 2 plus 1 plus b of x equal minus 2 means x plus 2 is equal to 0. So b of 0 plus c of 0. So minus 2 plus 4. 2 is equal to a of minus 4 of minus 1. So 2 is equal to 4a. Then a is equal to 2 by 4. A is equal to 1 by 2. Put x is equal to, we can find the value of b. What's the common coefficient of a and c? X minus 2. If x minus 2 is equal to 0, we get the value of b. When x minus 2 is equal to 0, put x is equal to 2 in equation 1. 2 plus 4 is equal to a of 0 plus b of 2 plus 2 of 2 plus 1 plus c of 0. 6 is equal to b of 4 into 3. So 6 is equal to 12b. b is equal to 6 by 12. b is equal to 1 by 2. We get the value of c. What's the common coefficient of a and b? X plus 1. When x plus 1 equals 0, put x is equal to minus 1. Third one. Put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 1. Minus 1 plus 4 is equal to a of 0 plus b of 0 plus c of minus 1 plus 2 of minus 1 minus 2. So 3 is equal to c of 1 into minus 3. So c is equal minus 3, c is equal to 3. So c is equal to minus 3 by 3. So c is equal to minus 1. So substituting these three values, therefore x plus 4 by x square minus 4 of x minus 1, x plus 1 is equal, what's the value of a? 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 of x plus 2 plus, what's the value of b? 1 by 2. So plus 1 by 2 of x minus 2 plus c minus 1 by x plus 1. Okay, everyone know that one? Completed.